Oh hey, welcome to another episode of The Dumbest Thing I've Ever Done. I'm Nicole Foti, you're watching Soundly Awake. If you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here, thanks for coming back. We have seen many a dumb thing, and I just want to reiterate, you know, the next time you do something stupid, you are not alone. Let's get on with it. I burned myself really bad 3 times in my life. The first one when I was a child and decided to touch a candle with a metal cover at a cemetery. My finger got stuck to the candle and I had to go to the doctor to separate it. Oh my God. The second one was at college preparing instant noodles when I poured boiling water on my hand. I had bandages for 2 months. And the third one was last year when my glue gun fell on my bare leg and got stuck, creating a burnt hole in my leg. Yes, I was using my glue gun while wearing only my underwear. Who could think I would have burned myself looking at my past history? Listen, fire and hot things are like a fear of mine. I mean, rightfully so, because fire can kill you. I don't know if my pain receptors are just like real in tune to temperature, but like I burned my fingertips on a piece of chicken yesterday. So I've burned myself like a million times on things that really aren't, like I burned myself on a seatbelt once because the car was sitting in the sun and it was hot. So much for safety first. We have a door that connects to mine and my brother's hallway in the dining room. We never close it because there's never any need to. It's extremely pitch black in the hall at night. One night I decided to get a snack and bam, face first into the door. I forgot I closed the door because my mother was smoking in the living room. My brother nearly fell out of his bed laughing while I couldn't breathe from laughing so hard. Needless to say, we now turn the light on before leaving the hallway. Oh, I remember living in a household with my mom smoking, and like in the upstairs where me and my brother's bedrooms were, somehow the cigarette smoke would travel from the kitchen all the way up to the other side of the house onto a completely other floor. I'm very familiar with closing the door. I'm also very familiar with walking into things, although I don't think I remember walking into a door. It has to have happened. It has to have. I am too much of a clumsy idiot for that to never have happened to me. Don't know if everyone knows what a squatty potty is, but basically makes you poop with your feet elevated to mimic the way we would naturally sit and poop on the ground. Well, the first time I tried it, I peed all over the floor because my deek, those are 2 E's in there, right, was also in an elevated position. Seriously, how dumb and gross is that? I love nature. OMG, fun tack! Almost forgot about that stuff. Once, as a young teen, I had a sleepover in my nice finished basement with a bunch of friends, and we put up a million posters and pinups from like Tiger Beat and such magazines for the evening. Next day, when we took them down, exactly as you said, stains and ripped paint, and it was so bad, yes. You know. If you know, you know. My parents eventually had to repaint the whole basement choking on my past mistakes, because the walls looked like sheet from it. I'm really trying not to curse in this series. How well am I doing? I really thought it would leave less damage than like tape, but no, probably just as much. Worst product ever. I agree. If you didn't see the episode of The Dumbest Thing I've Ever Done where I talked about fun tack, it is in episode 3, and I'm angry about it. Besides that volleyball story, I also walked smack dab into a screen door at my niece's first birthday party. Here's another, I love walking into doors. Why is that so funny? Such a classic slapstick moment. It was at a mutual friend's house because they had a pool and it was summer and it looked like there was no barrier, but my face soon found out there was. Gave everyone, including myself, a good laugh for the day. I'm glad you laughed. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, just so there's, you know, some understanding, I just got out of the shower, so my hair's still a little wet. You know, we'll just have to deal with that. Ian Reed said, re-injuring yourself because you have to sit the gay way? Mood. If you missed episode 3, I injured my knee and then re-injured it by sitting on my foot while it was still healing, because I am a dumbass. So today I spent 10 minutes trying to get the car door open and unlocked. It was so intense that I even insisted help from a kind passerby and had a locksmith on the way to realize that it was not my car. I've definitely tried to open a car door thinking it was my car and it wasn't my car, but never had there been a locksmith on the way. That is commitment. You know, even though you did everything wrong, you were doing something right. When I was a kid, my family built a bonfire. Oh my God, we're gonna get burnt again. I feel it. I feel the heat. And I kept lighting this one stick on fire, and my stupid kid brain decided to touch the hot stick to my lip. I didn't eat spaghetti for years. Those were dark times. I don't know, probably bright times. Like too bright, you know, fire. To your lip, though. I feel like we need to do a lot of the dumb stuff that we do to like force ourselves into learning the lesson. Like someone could tell you a million times, don't touch that hot thing, don't touch that hot thing, but guess what? You probably don't learn until you touch the hot thing. This is why when we think about past people that we've dated, we look like idiots to our present selves because that made us learn whatever lesson we learned from it. Wow, did I just, Are bad things good things? I got mad at my boyfriend 2 weeks ago and I hid his bong somewhere in our apartment, except I was pretty high when I did it and we still can't find it. Wow. Oh my gosh. I want to do an entire dumbest things I've ever done high episode or drunk. Please, we gotta make that a thing. Okay, wait, I'm making this a thing. Two separate hashtags we're starting. Hashtag the dumbest thing I've ever done high. Hashtag the dumbest thing I've ever done drunk. It's happening. We gotta do it. If you don't have Twitter, I would love for you to make an account and follow me and also participate in the hashtag. You know, that's the important part here. I went to Jiffy Lube for the first time and thought I was waiting in line. I sat for like 20 minutes before I realized that the cars I was behind were the employees' cars. I looked at the garage and they were all standing there staring at me. I left because I was so embarrassed. Then I made my twin brother go back for me and they made fun of him because they thought he was me. I'm an idiot. First of all, that is a conniving setup. And you knew it. You knew he would get it. You knew it. And he was probably so confused. Again, this is why I wish these dumb moments were like recorded somehow for our viewing pleasure. Amazing. Angry Kitten said, I wish I had a twin brother so I could blame him for everything embarrassing. Same. I guess we could always pretend that we're our own twins. That's genius. Growing up, our dishwasher was in the garage, which was joined by a door to the kitchen. I was taking plates out and turned around to ask my dad to turn the tap off. I suddenly blacked out and fell down, hitting my head on my dad's motorbike, and then the concrete floor and landed on the now smashed plates. I woke up and decided I was actually fine, even though I couldn't see or walk. Yay. Concussion. So I didn't go to the hospital, but spent 6 weeks walking around on black and blue foot, even wearing 4-inch heels to a friend's wedding. Eventually I decided that the pain was too bad and went to the hospital. I had broken my foot in 3 places and tore a ligament. I now have a deformed bone which I struggle standing on because it healed incorrectly. Ma'am. I know, Warden. Wow, that is beyond, that there were major repercussions for this dumb thing. I am so sorry. You know, sometimes our brains convince us that everything's okay. It's really not. Ooh, another mistaken car one. I've got into a stranger's car once because I thought my boyfriend at the time had pulled up to the building after pumping gas. There was a guy sitting in the driver's seat. I was very much sober. Did they laugh? Like, I gotta know. Was the driver like, who are you? Why are you in my car? Were they angry? I feel like I would not be angry. I would be confused and then I would laugh. 2 things I did that have ended with me in a cast. Jumped off the arm of the couch, even though my mom told me to stop, and jumped off the swing at the park with my cousins. Listen, jumping off the swings was it. That was the move when we were children. Not the safest, but quite fun. However, this not listening to your mom and jumping off the arm of the couch anyway, that is, I could see your mom's face. Just the, I told you so. What did I tell you? I just feel it, you know? I feel the searing gaze. Searing Gaze, a new reality show featuring homosexual cooks. I was 14 and playing Foursquare in the gym. One of my friends got me out and I was angry, so I started chasing him. Because yeah, that's what normal 8th graders do, right? And he ran toward the door. This door had windows in it. 4, to be exact. Were you about to play Foursquare on the door with your face? Tell me. Let me know before I carry on reading. I was still chasing him and I saw that he was closing the door. I held my arm up to block the door and it went right through the window. It was bleeding for several hours and I had to wear a fancy ace bandage for a week. Fun. Wow. Okay, it wasn't your face, but wow. Are you the Hulk? Your strength, your mind. Digimowie said any story involving trying to flush a giant turd gets me. I got a video coming for you. Let me shut up. Let me just make the, delete. A few summers ago, I was helping put tin on the roof of my parents' house. I hate wearing long pants in the heat, so I put on shorts like a Dumbo. While carrying a sheet of tin, I brushed the edge of the metal on my bare leg and had to go to the emergency room to get stitched up. The 3-inch cut healed up just fine, but I am a little too proud of the railroad track scar on my leg. This could have gone multiple ways, because isn't there a song about a hot tin roof or something like that? Listen, is that a Fiddler on the Roof? I don't know. Something about roofs. Like, that tin could have been so hot that it cauterized its own wound. I'm surprised that I'm not like gagging imagining that. I guess it is medically efficient. Oh ma'am, oh, the construction's starting again. I thought I could finish this before their lunch hour was up. Ooh, I've been talking for 21 minutes. Okay, maybe I need to stop. Maybe I need to stop. Now is a good time. Thank you for watching another episode of The Dumbest Thing I've Ever Done. If you would like to watch other episodes, I almost stumbled on my words and then I did a weird voice to save it. If you would like to watch the other episodes in a playlist that is conveniently formed for you, you can do that. Or you can just search The Dumbest Thing I've Ever Done in YouTube search bar, or you could just go to my channel page and like click on videos and like watch videos that way. There are just a multitude of ways. I'm Nicole Foote, you're watching Soundly Awake. I'll see you in a few days with a new video. Please click one of these, you know, if you want to carry on the fun. And leave the dumbest things you've ever done in the comments below, and it may be featured in a future episode. I love this song.